Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. His body language said so. Nigerian minister gives latest update on Nnamdi Kanu. His body language said so. Nigerian minister gives latest update on Nnamdi Kanu. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Former governor of Anambra State, Emeka Ezeife, has said some ministers close to President Muhammadu Buhari have assured Igbo leaders that their request for the unconditional release of the leader of the indigenous peoples of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, would be granted. Speaking on Arise TV, Ezeife said after a delegation of Southeast leaders, led by former Minister of Aviation, Mbazulike Amechi, met with the president at Aso Rock and among other issues, requested for Kanu's release. Ministers who were present told them to be hopeful that their request would be granted. After the meeting, we talked to people who are familiar with the president, and they told us that from his body language, he took us very seriously and that we should take his promise to look into it seriously also. We were quite happy, and I also took the opportunity of the meeting to thank the president for a successful Anambra election. We asked the ministers who work with the president, who were at the meeting, what we should go home with, and they told us to be hopeful. And I think I myself, I am hopeful because our leader, Mbazulike Amechi, made a very powerful presentation. Amechi is 10 years older than me, and he remembers things more than I do. It is not just Nnamdi Kanu. We have Sunday Igbo, the Middle Belt, the Niger Delta, and all they are complaining about is not being happy with the Nigerian situation. And it is important to deal with these issues in a comprehensive way. Mbazulike spoke for us, and he made promises about our ability to control this situation if Kanu is released, but I don't know the way the president must have taken it. But we were happy with the way the president spoke to us and treated us. He was punctual and didn't keep us waiting, and he also sounded very genuine. We are praying for peace to return to the Southeast, and we believe that peace would return. The success of the Anambra election is proof that God answers prayers and peace would return. Those who are not at the core of IPOB are exploiting the fears of the people and are making money from this thing. We are business people in the East, so it is not in our interest to sit at home doing nothing. The leadership of IPOB understand this, and they are not in support of sit at home, but there are others who are taking advantage of the situation, he said. President Buhari recently told some Igbo leaders and serving ministers who met him to demand for the unconditional release of Kanu that the demand was heavy, but he would consider it. The IPOB leader is standing trial at the Federal High Court, Abuja. Buhari, who met the Igbo leaders under the aegis of highly respected Igbo great led by Amechi, told the 93-year-old statesman and his entourage that the demand they made was an extremely difficult one, but that he would consider it. Meanwhile, the FCT leadership of Waneze has commended Minister of Labour and Employment, Senator Chris Nwabueze Ngige, for his thoughtful and productive initiative resulting to the recent visit of Igbo elders to President Buhari. According to a statement by Nze Ifeanyichukwu Obasi Nweze, it is gratifying that an articulate and punchy presentation was made for the exploration of a political solution for the possible release of the leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanus, and the resolution of the underlying causes of the agitation. This visit, unlike previous ones, was done without the usual fanfare, showmanship and political encumbrances, but with seriousness of purpose, resulting in the candid response of President Buhari, which has really doused tension in the zone. By this singular action, the former Anambra governor has once again etched his name in the Igbo annals as a reliable Igbo son who is always proudly standing recounted the sun. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.